Hey everybody, gather around the CampFiia again for another episode. Me and Cole are getting ready to talk about YouTube today. What it means to us and what's inspired us. And just like a lot of channels and people involved in YouTube that really bring a lot of joy and fulfillment for us and what that means.
Also why we're on here.
Yeah,
too.
and part of why we even started all this. And with that, I do want to pass it off to Cole with... How's your last 2 weeks been, bud?
Bro, thank you for, it's good to see you again. Miss you, of course. And past 2 weeks, we had Memorial Day last week. Good old federal holiday, they say. Support the men in green or blue, whatever the fuck it is.
Support whatever color you wear, I salute you.
I salute to you, brother. But, no, in all seriousness, it was a low-key weekend because I had 3 days off. I'm trying to remember what I even did. Friday, I didn't do a whole lot. What the fuck did I do? I didn't really do a lot. Friday was chill.
Where was I? Who am I?
Exactly. Because, dude, I don't know if it's night shift or anything, dude. My days are blur because today's my first day off. And, it just be like that. But anyway, Friday last week, didn't do a whole lot. Saturday, I know I fucking slept like the whole goddamn day. I slept till like... that's right. I did some extracurricular activities with a friend's house that got me a little sleepy the next day, if you get my drift. So I got a little sleepy next day, and I was... Big sleep. And I was still a little sleepy when I woke up, if you get my drift. The drifting of the wind. And
of which I am attuned to, because I am the avatar.
But yeah, so the Saturday I hung out with my friends Jason, Brad... Brad and Dylan. We played some Mario Party.
Just be like, who's that other guy I hung out with?
No,
he's listening to this podcast right now. Going, you
forgot my name. But no, so yeah, we hung out. We went. I helped my one friend moved a little bit more, but then he's fully moved in to their place down Willow Street, which is really cool. Very nice place. And yeah, we played. Jason bought the newest Mario Party, which I think is Mario Party Superstar. I think it's called. And let me tell you, I never wanted to kill my good friends till that game, because that game pissed me off. There's a lot of shenanigans.
Dude, I feel like that's any Mario Party game.
I never really played Mario Party. So I played Mario Party. I played once in Decades.
Oh, dude, no, I played...
Which was Mario Party 1, I think it was.
Yeah, that was the original one.
Yeah.
But... No, I played the original before. It's 3. It's Mario Party 3. I'm getting the signs from...
Oh, 3.
From an employee.
It was 3. That was the only one I ever played then.
Giving me numbers from across the room.
Thank you.
Anonymous employee. It's Moon. That's who I'm dating. Yeah, can you believe it?
Wow.
I'm not a single man. But yeah, no, I played 3. I think I played the original, and I don't know if I played the newest one or not. But
it's really fun.
I mean, I played one of the more modern ones with my nieces and my sister and stuff. But those games are just big fuck yous no matter what. Especially
because there was a really bad heyday with Mario parties from 9 to 10, because 9 to 10 from the Wii to the Wii U it was dumb. So literally everyone was in the same car, and you do your turns together.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was really bad.
And there's the ones where it's like Bowser would chase you down.
That's the 10th one. So you use the gamepad as your controller. So you have one person as big old Bowser walking around, and the other 4 people in the car. That defeats the purpose of any strategy.
It's funny because the only reason I even know of that one is because of our topic today, YouTube and stuff. There's a channel that I mean at this point used to watch, because it's not a channel now anymore, but they would get fucking ripped drunk. They would play, and they would play that.
I would get so pissed off.
And like every time they lost like a mini game or whatever, they would do a shot. Dude, they got fucked up.
I would totally be, because the other thing, a standard game is 60 minutes. That's 20 turns. So that's 20 shots you'd be goddamn taking.
That's deadly.
That's 20 shots. So I would be down to do that. That's a fun extracurricular.
I would definitely love to do something like that, especially if we played games and put it on YouTube.
No, you know what, man? One of these days, I'll have the money up and I'll buy Super Sonic.
Dude, I mean, I'd even if it's not that one, man, I'm down just for like one of the older ones or whatever.
I mean, I
don't give a shit, man.
I mean, I have my
Mario
Switch.
Party's all the same. I don't give a fuck. Okay,
see, Mario Party, I have the Nintendo Pass thing, so I have like the whole N64 library and all that stuff. I know, I'm pretty sure there's a few of them on there. Anyway, so played some Mario Party. That was a fun time. And then I went home that night around like 2 in the morning. And then Sunday I did yard work. So, not the most exciting, but
God
productive.
bless America.
You know, let me hand it to you. But, yeah, and then this week, you know, my plans kind of changed a little bit, but that's all right. Tonight we're doing this, and then tomorrow I'm probably going to do Dilly Dicks. So there we go.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pass this on to you. How was your 2 weeks, my friend?
My last 2 weeks, well, pretty regular stuff, just going to work and shit. No, nothing too crazy. I mean, I go out pretty often with, like, Moon, my partner. We'll go, like, drinking or hanging out with friends and shit like that. But, I mean, same old for the most part. Although, with Memorial Day weekend and stuff, Sickman's Mill, I'm sure if you're from this area, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't know Sickman's Mill, you know the booze that they make. It's called Jimmy Juice. I mean, fucking, I don't know a single person that hasn't heard of it. But, yeah, no, we went down to Sickman's Mill with some friends, and, like, they got, like, there's, like, a creek or a river, whatever you want to call it, and you just float down the river on some big ass.
You're doing some tubing.
You're tubing. You're tubing.
It's I've been there before a few times.
I went the really long way around.
You're just tubing, bro. It's a good time.
You're just tubing, but they have a bar down there.
They have a bar there?
Yeah, they have a bar down there, and like, I mean, part of it is just getting shit faced and then hopping into the river.
I wish I would have. So this is on a Monday. You asked me to go on Monday.
Yeah,
I have work that night, and this week. We can't volunteer off this week because we're busier. So I gotta do a Saturday. I gotta do 5 days, which, you know, it is what it is. I gotta, do my thing. But I wish I can go. I hope you guys have a wonderful time.
Yeah, we've got some friends going on this coming Monday because fucking Sigmund's is dope, and like I like being drunk and floating, and
like a bowl bath.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a bowl bath, but real life bowl bath.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just like going down to Sigmund's. It's like because
it's a pretty area.
I love the summer. I do like, I don't get out very much. I am the pastiest of white boys, but no, that's one of those things I really like doing, to actually get out during the summertime, or at least going into summertime. And it's relaxing as fuck. And, like,
it is.
If you can have a couple drinks while you're at it, like, that's just a bonus. And I have a great time. It's great to like meet up with friends too, because I mean, what a good time. But yeah, no, I've got that coming up this week. I did it last week. I didn't get an extra day off from Memorial Day. That was just a regular day off for me. That sucks. So I mean, it's whatever. I mean, I don't work that much anyway. So.
That's fair.
But yeah, that's my thing. I've just been working and then.
We're adulting, as they say.
Working and getting drunk.
We're 27-year-old men that need to suppress the feelings of the outside world, but then also
the crushing reality that is life.
So just instead of me doing drugs, I'm just having a drink here and there, and just trying just to be happy with what we have in life and be happy with what is given in life.
I mean, I'm happiest when I'm hanging out with friends.
Oh, dude,
or doing something.
Doing like this too just helps me be at ease with life, it's a serious topic when I'm sitting there and I'm inhaling for a little bit, but like...
I was saying, that was quite the breath you took there.
I'm a big man, I take a lot of...
He took it serious right now.
I'm a large man, just how it is. But I just, it's been great though. Like, I'm almost, I don't mean to, I'm the 29th of May was my 5-month anniversary, which I am very happy. I can
Congratulations once again, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fucking, I will cheers to that and have a little sippy poo. Thank you. Like click, clack, patty whack.
We're drinking out of metal cans. Doubt you heard that clink, so.
Yep. So thank you. It's been hard. I still have cravings almost every day. But you know what? I've been getting up and doing shit that I need to do without the use of said stimulus and, dependency on a bag of drugs, which I know sounds silly, but when I couldn't even get up and freaking, do dishes without, stewing a line, your fucking life's not doing great.
Yeah, I mean, fucking, shit, I've done drugs. And,
we've experimented.
I'm not gonna say who hasn't, because there's plenty of people out there.
I think everyone experimented in their life.
There's plenty of people that have been pretty straight laced with their life. I never formed like a problem like such as Cole did and stuff. But I mean, like I said, very proud of him hitting 5 months. That is incredibly impressive. But I mean, there's times where I've done more and then less, or like maybe not at all for a while.
Things fluctuate.
But I'll tell you, man. Like I mean, like there's the fun times, and like that's the worst of it. It's like what it is fun, but it's it makes you feel like shit, man. Like if you do too much of that shit, like it'll fuck you up.
So what you just did,
it gets not fun.
No, it doesn't. And the funny thing, what you just did right there, when I was in rehab, that's called glorifying the bad times. They call it.
Yeah.
You glorifying the high, which. There was good times with it, but you have to realize there's a lot more bad times than good times.
Oh yeah, dude.
You have to. It sucks because don't get me wrong, the time, place, and whatever came to be. It came to be. We had a good time. Unfortunately, stuff was involved, but I will always remember the good memories I had with just the friends. I'm not going to even think about the drugs involved. But just the times we had, the conversations we've had.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, because, like...
and I, we've had conversations late at night.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, because, like, and that's the thing, though, too. It's, like, you could do that, like, on any substance, too. I mean, even drinking. I mean, how this show is kind of
it's basically what it is.
It's built off having a couple fucking beers. I mean, we're not getting, like, super shit-faced or anything, but, I mean, like, it's having a couple...
We're unwinding from the week.
Yeah, it's having a couple drinks and then, just talking about our week or our day. And then once we get through, this rigmarole back to... the actual topic of the podcast is...
We're getting there. Don't worry. I remember what we're talking about.
But, no, it's just like... I mean, like, there is the good times, but I'll tell you right now, like, first-hand experience... I mean, hell, like, even with Cole, like, I mean, he obviously backed that up. It's like, as much as you can think and, like, try to cope with, like, oh, yeah, there's great times. Like, yeah, no, you can't deny that. But there is so many more times I've woken up the next day and felt like fucking dog shit.
Yeah, you feel like dog... Yeah. You feel like dog shit. You... overthink things. I'm gonna get back to topic here, but there's so many things. As someone if someone who's listening to this and is struggling with addiction, just please understand that it will get better, and it just takes time. You have to look to, and when they say look for a higher power, I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Christian at all. I don't follow Christianity.
I think it helps to have just like good friends, good support.
Exactly, that could be your higher power in a sense.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So you want to not sacrifice yourself, but just sacrifice your kind of state you're in. Is what I follow Buddhism, so technically I do my things myself. Like I make my own path, I follow that path. So I had to sacrifice to myself and be like, whoa, I am not going to get better unless I actually do it. And the hardest thing to do is that action, is just doing it. So please, like, whoever is dealing with that, reach out to me, myself or Austin, and I would gladly love to hear. Because I've helped friends with relationship situations, drug addictions.
We've helped them with their relationship status. We've helped them go on Facebook. Change it to complicated.
Yeah.
Like,
the settings is a hard button to find.
It is kind of a bitch. Like Zuck keeps changing it up.
Yeah, Mr. Zuckerberg. But in all seriousness, though, it will get better. But I also want to shout out to my friend John Lefevre. He listened to all 3 episodes in like a single sitting, and I reading his messages and everything about it. First, I'm supposed to say thank you for.
Yeah, thanks,
John,
thanks for listening, by the way, man. Like,
exactly.
We both appreciate it.
I would love for you to be on here, man, because I've known you since we were 4th grade. And it's just, I'm going to your wedding soon. I'm thankful I could be your best man, because it means more than you even know. And I love you, buddy. And I just want to say thank you for everything. And we're just going to do that. Thank you for everything. And yeah, it just be like that. You're a good friend. You're a brother to me. And I love you. But we're going to go back to what we were going to talk about, which is YouTube, which I believe you wanted me to start that little journey.
I want you to start off on that one.
So
because I know you've got...
I have a long history with YouTube. Yeah. To get into it, like, YouTube is like my television. It's like my TV. I know YouTube. Everyone knows what YouTube is. But, like, YouTube changed me in a sense of where that was like my news outlet. That was like my... Because my big thing was gaming when I was younger, and still now. But you would see gaming reveal trailers and this and that. I get so excited. So, earliest memories I have was like 2005, 2006, watching Angry Video Game Nerd when he was first releasing stuff, and then it was also what's it called? Halo 3 was getting announced. Halo 3 got announced, and we didn't have the money for that for Xbox 360 at the time. I didn't get one till 2011. So this was like 8, 9, 10, 11. So about 3-4 years.
Yeah, because I got an Xbox 360 right, like not right when it came out, but I got one right when Halo 3 dropped.
So that was September. What the hell was this? September? I don't remember the date it come out. I think it was fall though of 2007. And 2007 was a huge year for games. You understand? You had BioShock 1. You had what else you had? Give me a second here.
Which year did you say?
2007. So you had Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Was that the year Mass Effect, like the first one came out? Or was that 2008?
That was probably 2008. I was around there. But yeah, 2007 was a huge year for FPS in general. Because Call of Duty was changing everything. They did a whole new UI. And Halo was, this was the last game of their trilogy.
Right.
And they want to, and let me tell you, Halo 3 to this day.
That game is fucking amazing.
It's amazing. Like, even to this day. I still play it. I'll still play it, and I still gawk at the freaking just graphics and just the polishing and just it's such a good game. But I was 2007. I was 10 years old, and I would just be on YouTube all the time watching people play. It was Red versus Blue, Machinima.
Yeah,
watch that.
Rooster Teeth.
Yes, early Rooster Teeth when they would do this like what we're doing. They had one mic, and they would share that mic, and they would do like scripts and everything. Which is kind of crazy to think about. I hope maybe one day this could become.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. I mean, like, it's like one day I'm gonna start a podcast in my mom's basement. I'm gonna make it big.
You're gonna make it big. This isn't a phase, Mom. This is real.
I'm basically the new Rooster Teeth, minus the fact that they sold out at the end.
Yeah, fuck them guys. We're not gonna sold. It's poor Machinima. Rest in peace.
Oh yeah, dude.
But no, I just remember I would sit there and I would just be on. I would go. So I used to go to school in a different area than I used to be now, and so back then I guess I don't know if that's how it is now, but like there's only a certain place. Actually, no, I lied. The city that we live in, if you live so close to the school, you have to walk. There's no buses you get. So I lived so close to school that I would walk to school.
Right.
I would book it back home. My backpack on. I'm like, fuck homework. I'm going on YouTube and I would watch.
I don't even like homework.
Yeah, no, I can't even read. No, but it's just, I would watch Arby and the Chief, which I don't know if a lot of people know what that is. Yeah. Arby and the Chief was literally these little toys, and they'd make little noises. They were little toys. It was like scripts and it would be Microsoft Sam would be the two voices, and it was so of its time. I wouldn't say it's like super funny now. But, like, it was definitely of its time, of when everything was just coming together. The internet was just becoming the big thing. But, like, I remember my sister showed me, like, some very old, like, Muffins video, which I don't remember if you know that video.
Muffins? No.
Okay, so it's very old, like 2005, 2006. And it was it was a guy dressed up as a girl and a kid. And he's like, Grandma, or whatever it is.
I was going to say, I mean, just to cut in, like, I mean, like my era of, like, YouTube, like stupidity at least was like Salad Fingers and fucking like
I was
Charlie the Unicorn and shit.
A couple years later, those around 2009, 2010.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was early. Like this was early YouTube.
Right.
Like right after the Me at the Zoo, which was the first video ever.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So let me tell you, that's like old school. Anyone will tell you. So it was a little. I love this video. It's so dumb. It was a guy, dressed as a girl. Like, Mom, I really want some muffins. And the kid's like, okay, let me see what kind of muffins we got. We got strawberry muffins, cherry muffins, it was increasingly, et cetera, et cetera. Then it got weird. Paper muffins. Ink muffins. Blood muffins.
Blood muffins?
Yeah, it got worse. Like, body muffin. At the end, so basically, it was literally just her just reciting these muffins that got more gross and gross. Yeah. And at the end, like, her mouth is all blood red, and like the kid's just like, I don't want muffins anymore, and that's it. And that like that, dude. Dude,
that's like classic, like kind of like creepypasta type shit.
Yeah,
like, that's so funny.
That's just simple. That was a meme back then. That was what memes were. Like, before the 2012 like troll face and all that think I'm 20. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
I was in high school during all that shit.
Oh yeah, no, dude, Trollface and like all that shit. And, like,
I was all high school.
Like Alone Forever, like or
gee.
Forever Alone. That's what it was. Fucking.
Yeah, that's all fucking. That's the Trollface era.
Yeah, no, that was high school for me too. So.
It's crazy, but so. Yeah, so I've been on YouTube for years. I had an account that I had for 16 years. I don't have that account anymore. But it's funny because like it's just that's like the only thing I have anymore for a streaming service. I have YouTube Premium because I have videos saved up that I'll listen to at work, and I don't know. I hate watching shit that I like watching without ads. Yeah. But everything else I don't watch. Like movies, I either buy the movies myself. I'm really picky with movies, and I'll buy the movies myself physical just to have it. Or I don't know. I'm just weird. I'm very weird.
Well, you're saying the same thing about anime last session.
I love having
like,
shit
having a physical copy
because you never know if it's hard to get. And I actually watched Ninja Scroll. That was an awesome fucking movie.
Sick.
Really good. But it's just YouTube to me was my entertainment purposes. And I to this day, I always want to become part of YouTube, and now. I'm not really part of it, we're very low and we're still early out.
We're still part of it.
We are. If you look up CampFiia episode, we're there.
I'm not going to talk it down. We're a part of YouTube now.
We're here.
We're now, like, with this episode included, we are 4 episodes in.
We're 4 episodes in.
And god damn it if that doesn't bring some amount of consistency.
We're trying, We're just trying with an adult schedule and trying to live our lives. Yeah. But it's been, man... just YouTube, I had so many good times. So, like, I'll go now, we're going to fast forward here a little bit to high school. So, when I got into high school, everyone I think was into, I was
getting bigger, I was growing hair in weird places.
I wanted to fuck a lot. But anyway.
I just jerked my meat all the time.
I see a pillow in the distance, I'm probably going to fuck it. But no,
I probably already came.
Yeah, that's not fluffing in air, that's jizz. Anyway, so we come back.
my pillow stands up straight when I leave it.
It's crazy. It's like that Jimmy Neutron Pants episode. You ever seen that episode?
Yeah.
Where
it was like too starched or something.
It was dumb, dude. That show has creepy ass CGI.
Yeah, dude. I love that fucking show. When I was
Me
a kid.
too. I will say, I don't mean to go off topic here, but have you seen I've been seeing it recently. It's Sheen Bite the Curb.
No.
So it's like American X.
Yeah.
But it's Carl and Weezer like getting hold badly, and Sheen's like, "Hey guys, help me out!" And he gets freaking. He just gets his.
He's like, "Oh, put your mouth on the curb,
Sheen. Sheen. Are you gonna finish that croissant?
Dude, put your mouth on the curb.
Come on, Sheen. Put your mouth on the curb.
Say Ultra Lord sucks and
Ultra
llamas
Lord.
are great.
Llamas are wonderful.
Llamas are great.
No, fuck Ultra. No, fuck llamas. Ultra Lord's the best. Well, Sheen, I guess you're gonna get the curb. But anyway, so
sorry about that. That's
from the demons.
The demons fed into that one.
Yeah. So, but what was it? We were high school. So high school, I was not to be like again. This was when Markiplier was very young.
Yeah.
I used to watch him a lot. I watched him from like before 1 million to I think 3 million subscribers, which honestly were a big deal because obviously. That's huge.
Oh, yeah.
Like, back in that day with 3 million.
YouTube? Yeah, oh my god.
Back in that day, because it was a lot easier to like make money there. It was just a lot less shit.
Well, it's not like now where it's like,
so much more stricter.
Well, a lot of the bigger people, like if you got like 500,000 viewers, you're still doing great, obviously, or like subscribers. But, like, you're not really on the fucking, like, on the way. Unless you've got at least 1 million.
I can kind of. I think.
That's a very broad statement.
It's very broad, but I get what you mean.
But it's like, because like Markiplier. What the fuck's his name? PewDiePie. Like.
Dude, the barrels,
like that, and like Jacksepticeye, and a lot of. Game Grumps. They're sitting at like what, almost 2 million. Like they don't got like a crazy.
Dude, you're wrong.
What? I thought it was like.
Wait, Game Grumps? They're 6 mil.
Is it 6 mil? Okay, for some reason I thought it was a lot lower.
They're 6 mil. Jacksepticeye is like almost damn near 20 mil.
Yeah, no, because I know guys like him and like
Markiplier,
they're fucking really
25, 30 million.
But
PewDiePie has what, 100 million?
Yeah, he's got a crazy amount.
And I don't think he doesn't even do YouTube anymore.
Well, he's doing like I don't know, arts and crafts and shit. I don't know. He's
really?
Like, well, it's like
I know he's a kid now.
Well, he's got a kid now, and I think he like kind of. I don't know if he stepped away from games, but like I know he's been doing shit more like he's like teaching himself to draw and shit.
That's
like
cool.
That. Like he's doing shit like that because he's like, oh fuck it, you know, I've kind of already made it like with the whole game stuff.
Bro, I couldn't imagine.
He's just like I can take a step back and like just improve myself with like stuff I want to learn, and like that's kind of cool. But yeah, no, like dudes like that, like they're gonna have like double digits in the millions, like that kind of shit. And that's obviously super impressive, but like like I said, like Game Grumps, I thought they had less, but I mean even 6 million.
Yeah, they're just shy of 6 mil.
But yeah, no, like they've got a fantastic following, but like I mean, what I was saying really was like until you hit like 1 million, really, it's like you're not like on that YouTube map kind of.
Well, if you're not getting compilations,
yeah,
which I will give Game Grumps that, which I was actually going to get into. They have more compilation videos than like their videos even out.
Yeah,
compilation videos get millions of views.
For a long time, a lot of what I watched was just their comps because like it was always like their best moments or just like huge, like hours and hours long, like almost streams of like their shit.
Oh man, and it's crazy. So I watched a lot of Markiplier. I never watched PewDiePie. This was around 2011. 2011, 2012. So that was 9th, 10th grade for me, and I just remember I was getting into it. It was cool and like it was silly. Everything was so simpler. It wasn't this political bullshit or any of that. I just want.
It's like we're playing games and being funny.
Yeah, that's all. We're just bullshitting right now. And we just want to talk.
Yeah.
We just want to bullshit about what we're doing right now. And like, hell, even today, I didn't want to do it today. But you know what? I'm like, you know what? If I can make someone's day better, I hope we can do it today.
Yeah, like if the notification of this video goes up, like makes your day or night or whatever the fuck, like
please
we're
happy. Please like and subscribe, share it.
Yeah, let us know that it made your day because I mean that makes our day too.
Oh,
like,
it makes
like this is already worth it to us, but it's worth so much more when you guys whomever is watching lets us know that because we appreciate that and we appreciate you guys listening. So. Yeah,
exactly. It's just it's good times. But so I got like into through then little bits and pieces. But when I got really into YouTube was definitely around 2014, which was when Game Grumps. I fell in love with Game Grumps. I love their, which is what I've always wanted to do with, my friend here Austin.
We've talked about doing YouTube for fucking
years, and like I wish we'd done it sooner. But the chemistry of this was even before Dan, which was with John. Which I saw really... So, JonTron used to be... It was JonTron and Aaron, Ego Raptor. Those were the two people for Game Grumps. But then, the reason why they separated... I don't really know too much. I'm not going to get into that, because you can look on YouTube right now and look about the whole controversy. Basically, I think my understanding is... John didn't want to do weekly videos. He'd rather do, 1 month big video and call it a day.
Yeah.
But... Aaron wanted to make more, which I agree. I'm more of the Aaron way. I'd rather make more videos than that.
Yeah, I mean, I get it too, because it's a cool idea to have one big video a month. I understand that side.
Because
because you could put a lot more effort and quality, I guess you could say, into it, and that's fantastic. But at the same time, if you've got a decent following and people really like your content, sometimes quantity is not better than quality because I do think the opposite. I think quality above all.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But if you can,
the algorithm is more of the algorithm way though.
Yeah, but if you can pump out a decent quality product, but also make it in enough quantity and getting that nice middle ground.
Yeah.
And when some of my favorite channels update, once a week, twice a week, I'm fucking stoked. I want to watch their shit because it makes me happy. And I totally get that, and that's how you get more views too. More views and more shit. The more you get paid doing this, and you can focus on it, the more you can just do it and make it your livelihood than whatever else the fuck you're doing, which totally makes sense. If one day we had some kind of cash flow from this channel, and it's we could just do this all the time. that'd be fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, that's kind of like goal. Yeah,
like that would be totally cool. Where it's like we get to talk to each other, hang out with each other. Because this is one of my best friends. If I could spend like every day with this dude,
easily.
And if you like some people say, oh, like if it's, you know, it doesn't matter like who you're with or what you're doing.
That's bullshit.
A job's a job. I'm just like, nah, dude. If this was my job,
sick,
like every day, I'm fucking in. Where do I sign the?
Yeah, 5 days a week, dude. You give me a set schedule,
I mean, and that's the beauty of it, man. It wouldn't even have to be 5 days a week. It'd be chill as fuck.
That's true.
And like, I don't know. It's my thought process is just like, if that was a reality for us, for example, it's like I get to hang out with one of my best friends, like, you know, all the time. I have a lot more freedom to do other shit I want, and I feel like I'm actually reaching out and helping people, or like entertaining people,
yep.
which makes like me feel good, and I hope it would make the listeners feel good.
Yep.
Because that's kind of the point, right? Like, I mean, this is not some kind of thing where it's like, oh, like, you know, give me money so I can like do more stuff and like fuck off. It's like, no, like if you enjoy the shit and it helps us produce more and it makes you happy, that's the end goal for me.
Yeah.
Like making like you guys, the listeners, happy, because I'm already happy just doing this without the benefits.
Yeah.
The end goal is making other people happy too.
Mm-hmm.
And like I think that's the beauty of YouTube in itself, like, because that's what those channels do. I think it runs more deep than, oh, you're watching your stupid videos. It's like, it's not a stupid video to me, man. Like, it's entertainment, it's happiness, it's a distraction. You know, a lot of shit going on in life. And like if that's what this channel like ends up being for some of you guys, that's beautiful to me. And like I would be touched that I could reach you guys the same way that a lot of YouTube channels have reached me. You know, and that's cool.
Exactly, and I agree. And let me just get back to what I was saying. So, like, Game Grumps, I got really into Game Grumps.
It's like, that was pretty beautiful anyway.
I'm trying to get back into Skyrim, man.
No, I'm
fuck
kidding.
your pussy. No, I very much agree with you, though, my friend. I very much agree. Because at the end of the day, we want to entertain people and just be on our level, in a sense, of just how we are. But, so we were back in Game Grumps, and, like, I got really into them. Because it was just two guys playing games and just bullshitting. I'm like, that sounds awesome. Like, who wouldn't want to do that for a job? But again, I was young. I was like, 15, 16. Like, I don't have the equipment for that and all that. And just, that to me was like the dream job. Is I could just literally bullshit, joke around with friends, but then also like,
Wait, real quick. That's another rant coming your way.
Exactly. And just, it's just, I don't know. That formula to me was perfect. Like, just be with your friends and just bullshit.
Yeah. I mean,
I know obviously there's a structure to this, but...
Well, what's better than that, though, man? Like, you get to hang out with your friend bullshit and, like, it's making your life better. But hopefully others too. Mm-hmm. Like, there's so much in that. Like, it's like, I don't know. It's wrapped in a lot of positivity. I mean, there's like negative aspects. I mean, it's still a job, but it's like, I don't know. There's
like, obviously there's effort. There's effort in
there's
this.
Effort. Yeah, it still takes work.
We talk about like, what should we talk about today? And like,
yeah,
obviously, if you have listened to us 3 episodes already, we're very nonchalant. We're very nonchalant with our,
and this isn't scripted, if you can believe it.
We're not scripted at all. This is very, we get topics, and we're just gonna talk about that topic.
Yeah, that's kind of why like episode 2 was kind of like, I mean, I don't want to say like.
That's probably my favorite though.
I mean, it was a little unhinged, a little like all over the place, but it was that's because that was the one that I think we kind of like structured the least.
We did,
because like episode 1 was about us like introducing ourselves and. And we're just like, okay, like we want to talk about who we are and like all this shit and get into the whole show. And then going into episode 2, it was us going, oh, let's talk about our hobbies. Here's this hobby, this hobby, this hobby. And then, we just went down those rabbit holes because that's fucking what we do. That's just what we do.
Yeah, one conversation leads to another conversation. Which is like, what's happening right now.
I mean, absolutely, yeah.
And that's fine.
Yeah. And then episode 3, it's like, let's just fucking talk about anime.
Yeah, so obviously we're still talking about YouTube here, which I think everything's going well with that. anyway.
I mean, it fits. I mean, I feel like this is a good topic that we can kind of rant about because we're talking about YouTube, but we're also talking about our own channel.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of what we are getting into now, like, still feeds into this.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's no real off topic unless we start talking about something fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, no.
But it's just so okay. Which is with all that, and it's sorry, I got a little brain fiddly diddly. So yeah, I just over high school. So I got into game grumps. I'm like, this is cool. This is my kind of thing I like to watch. But then what really hit the nail was when I graduated, and it was 2016, and I found out it's still to this day my favorite gaming channel at all is Oni Plays. Oni Plays with Chris O'Neill, you know, and Tomar and Zach and Lyle, and then back in 2016 you had Julian and Ding Dong. That right there, man, those were it. Those were to me peak channels right there because they were like us. We were very unhinged, but they were. It's just, I loved it. It was so funny because like sometimes there's gameplay going on. There's bullshit about something dumb.
There's some else
stupid
completely.
Hypothetical. Like
the hypotheticals get me all the time.
The one time was in Kingdom Hearts 1. They played Kingdom Hearts 1, and it had Matt from Super Mega, you had Ding Dong, and then you had Chris, and they're talking about, it's like, what would you do if, I hate to recite someone else's joke, but what would you do if you had a little Hitler? Would you fuck with him? But then it turned into this, like, 20 minutes of arguing. Like, yo, you can't, like, what do you mean? I wouldn't do anything because there's a tiny Hitler. And it says he's a clone of Hitler. But if it's a clone, he didn't do anything. But he's like, but then he's like, he has the thoughts of doing it, though. He's like, he never did it, though. He's a clone. It's stupid. It was funny because...
I mean, he makes a point.
Yeah, no. Please watch it. It's funny as shit. It's like literally a 20-minute long argument. That shit to me, like, that's funny.
Yeah. Well, dude, like one of my favorites, and like Cole said, not to like completely recite.
Can I have one?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Cool.
Not to completely recite one of like Oni Plays like jokes or hypotheticals or whatever, but one of them that really got me was with Zach Hadel and it was Chris O'Neill, and it was just like, oh hey man, like what if you're just like flying at like 50 miles an hour in space in your cool steampunk rocket, and then suddenly like a meteor hits it or some shit, and then fucking and then he goes like, and then you crash land on this planet. And it's the planet of the babes. And it's like, actually, no, it's just an alien steampunk planet. And he's like, yeah, no, that's cool. He's like, but it's just covered in, like, cosplay steampunk babes. And he's like, it's like, wait. So you're telling me that I'm in my steampunk ship. I crash land on steampunk planet with a bunch of hot cosplay steampunk babes. All right, where do I sign? Like,
oh, yeah.
And, like, shit like that. Because it's just so, it's witty, but it's also funny. And it's just so much improv. And that's my, like, improv is, like, my favorite kind of shit. That's another rant happening right now.
Those are called inspirations.
Inspirational rants.
But I love that because they were playing shit. Because it was Lyle, it was Lyle, Chris, and Zach. I think it was Jack and Dexter.
Yeah.
And I just fucking love that bit because Zach's just so.
He's so chill with it. He's so quick with it too.
He's an improv fucking genius.
Well, dude, because
he makes fun of improvers.
Yeah, well,
all the time.
Well, the end of that whole thing was just like, it's like you get brought to the king of the babes, and he's like, "You're king?" Like, and he's like, "Who is it?" And he's like, "Rosie O'Donnell."
I come all over.
And he was like, she looks like Turk from Tarzan.
But then, you looking around the ground, and you see this button, you press it. They all turn to slug women. What do you do? I come in harder.
So I feel like I would be so close to coming. Like it would be a new complex.
So close to coming. Dude.
I'd have a complex. I'd be into slug women now.
So funny, like that, and like I think their best series is not just the first Worms, but all the Worms series. They played Worms.
I like some of their Worm stuff. It's not my favorite stuff. It is funny. I do like it.
That's fair, yeah.
I like their scary games they do. I like when they did like Witch Hunt and stuff.
Oh, Witch Hunt's so great.
That shit's so funny.
The beavers in my head. Yeah.
Well, what it's just like, is that, and then it's just like a lot of them like just going through like some dark woods and then fucking just screaming randomly and freaking each other out.
Did you ever watch the Layers of Fear video?
I don't.
So that's like that was before Witch Hunt, and it was Layers of Fear. It's a really scary game.
Yeah.
And they would fuck with And the one time Chris got Zach, and it's just it's just so funny. Their reactions, because like I think Zach has like I forgot what he had. It's like something with his nose, like a cleft. So it sounds like he's very nasally all the time, but but he's not.
If any of you have seen Smiling Friends, he does Charlie's voice because he's also like one of the writers producers of that show.
He's one of the other people that made it. Yeah.
He's Charlie. He's the yellow guy. That's not him doing a voice. He sounds like that. Like
I was gonna say that's the voice what he sounds like too. Yeah. He emphasized on the nasally part of it, but like funny as dude, one of the most just very impressive comedians. Because back in like Sleepy Cabin, bro, which was their podcast back in the day, which I don't think you know about that.
I don't.
So they had a podcast with like all of them. People from Newgrounds would join. They did that from like 2013 to 2015.
Okay.
They shut it down. I forgot why. It's because of people moving. Yeah, because everyone was moving. Because they used to all live in Philly. They used to all live in Philly, and then they moved away. They moved to Burbank, California, because that's
wild. I feel like a lot of fucking like streamers and YouTubers come from PA.
Oh yeah, a lot of people come from PA.
Because like even like Dan from Game Grumps, like
he's from New Jersey.
He's from Jersey, but he lived in Philly for a while.
Yeah,
I mean, just like there's a lot of East Coast, like close to where we're from, like East Coast people, and like that blows me away. We're just like a lot of talent just going like
hell. Look at even comedians.
Like they just they head out towards fucking California. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Like that's like Hollywood and shit or LA. Well, but like dude, fucking people, like lots of East Coast like funny people online.
Exactly, and. Basically to this day, I still watch any plays, and I don't really watch Game Grumps anymore. They kind of, I don't know, I feel like they, not to talk shit, but just they kind of like...
They don't got that magic that they used to
They don't.
have,
I feel like there's more people... I will say, I will give them this. I like the Grumps channel when they do like the...
Like the live action shit?
Yeah, I actually like their live action shit.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's very much unhinged. And it's Aaron being Aaron.
Yeah.
Which Aaron, whatever opinions you have on Aaron Hansen, he has a very good comedic timing.
Oh, yeah.
He's not, I think he's a very funny guy. It's just, I don't really personally agree with his views, I guess you want to call it. But that's a topic on another day. But that's basically it.
Also, if we get shut down by, Aaron Hansen later, this is the video. This is why.
No, it's not. All respect to everyone.
I'm kidding.
I would still love to meet you both. You both have, I will say this too, Game Grumps have helped me out.
Dude, if this reached Game Grumps...
Bro, I would cry. I was so happy.
Dude, if I even got a fuck you, like, in the mail from, like, Aaron or Dan, I mean, they probably wouldn't. They seem pretty nice guys.
They seem like very nice fellas,
But
yeah.
I could get a fuck you from them, and I'd probably be like, oh my god. They said hi to me.
They said, senpai. Senpai.
It's like, oh my god.
But I will now...
The Danny Sexbang told me to fuck off? Hell yeah.
From Ninja Party? Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. But I would like to bring it back to you. Yeah. Now it's your turn. Now, what experiences you've had just when you first started with YouTube?
For me, it's a lot different. I didn't bog myself too deep into early YouTube, funny enough. Because I was just so much more of a actually playing video games in my free time. I'm a big movie person. Like I've seen a lot of movies. I haven't seen every single movie, and I'm not one of those people that's gonna like know the exact actor in like whatever movie from bumfuck whenever. Like I don't give a shit. I've just seen a lot of movies. If you tell me a plot, or if you mention a movie that I like, I can hold a conversation. But so big movie buff person. Lots of video games. When I was on YouTube, it was usually like for guides and stuff. I was not big into like Let's Plays and stuff. But I will say that like through high school, I saw like a lot of the classic stuff. I watched a lot of Rage Quit with like Michael Jones from Rooster Teeth. That was a huge one for me. I thought that shit was fucking hilarious. And then there was like, epic rap battles of history.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Stuff like
I forgot about that.
Like a lot more goofy shit like that. Like, like what you would expect a Neanderthal fucking high schooler to watch. That's what I would watch. I would watch the most basic stuff. But, when I watch, like, people are like, oh, dude, watch, like, Red versus Blue. It's like, I was not into it. I like Halo, like the series in general, especially Halo 3 and Reach. Those are great games. But, I was not into, like, Red versus Blue. and shit like that. I would watch more like, the meme type stuff. Like I said, salad fingers, llamas with hats, don't hug me, I'm scared shit.
Oh God, I haven't seen that forever.
Yeah, fucking like, stuff like that. That was just like weird and funny and like, like more of a meme template than like actually me watching YouTube. But once I got to college, actually, I just had a lot of free time between like classes and hanging out with friends. So I just watched a lot of fucking YouTube because I had internet access. I had my PlayStation up there. I had YouTube on my PlayStation. Like I didn't have movies really, and what video games I had were what I had. I was a broke college kid. I wasn't buying any new games at the time. But yeah, there's just a point in time where I really started getting into more like Let's Plays, especially with like Rooster Teeth or like their Let's Play channel, Achievement Hunter, all that stuff. Which I mean, no longer are around as of I think the beginning of this month, May, not June, of course. But because Rooster Teeth had to shut down because of Warner Brothers and all that. Which I mean, that's the end of an era for sure. I mean, they were around for fucking such a long time, like eons in YouTube time. But it's such a big company. I mean, they had their problems and shit, but that they really did reach a lot of people. But yeah, like I really started diving into their shit more because I kind of rediscovered YouTube with Rage Quits again, and then I started watching their like GTA like 5 stuff, which I mean back then was like the time for those GTA gameplays. They were fucking funny as hell. You made your own fun, and they were such a good group of guys. One of my favorite streamers that I still watch, Ray Narvaez Jr. He, got his start really in Achievement Hunter as like one of their main people, and like I mean, fuck, when he left Rooster Teeth, I was devastated because he was my favorite out of the group, and yeah, like follow him still because he still posts stuff on YouTube and Twitch, and like just followed a lot of their stuff. It was so creative. It was cool. It just felt different. Even though, like, in reality, it probably wasn't that different. But it was just nice to follow a group of people rather than just, like, one singular guy playing stuff. And I just thought it was really funny. It was interesting. It was just something else. It was something else to watch at the time for me because it was almost like rediscovering, like, actual YouTube versus the stupid shit I was watching before. And as I got deeper into that, I got into other channels. That's when I started watching, like, Game Grumps because I found some of their compilation stuff, like even some of their like shorter videos. Shit is great, especially their older stuff. I agree with Cole to a degree where it doesn't have that magic really now.
No.
And that sucks. I mean, I still watch some of their stuff here and there. Like it's not very often, but I do try to catch.
Yeah, there's certain series I do like.
Yeah.
What the fuck's that game?
Was it the newer one that was like the climbing one? That one was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, that one was good. Yeah.
Because it was like kind of like the Bennett Foddy thing where it was like get over it or whatever. But they got shit that's still good. I mean, actually, they're playing that like Dark Souls crab game, which I found that
game's really cool.
I found that game's cool, but I also found it very entertaining watching Aaron play that with Dan.
I will give Aaron he's actually decent at Dark Souls because he actually tries.
Well, Dark Souls and fucking like Bloodborne and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
those Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne.
Those are also some of my favorite series that they've done. So when they play games like Soulsborne-esque, like whatever,
I get happy.
Like they do so well in those series. I think it's great. And honestly, maybe that's why I even liked that video because that was a super recent one. I know that because they did catch a little bit of that magic again because I know it's like it brings them into like a mode that where they're at their best. I feel like, and it's good to see. And like I found Game Grumps. I watch a lot of their compilations still. When I was still working for Amazon, like I would I don't even gotta watch the video. Like just like them talking while playing games. Like I find that shit great because they're such good conversationalists. They have such good improv and. Like, who doesn't need a laugh while they're working, And they were so good at doing that. Still are. I mean, just in different ways for sure, but I think they're still good at what they do. I mean, they wouldn't have almost 6 million views, or subscribers rather, if, they weren't good at what they do. And just with that, I'll say that there's other channels that really got. I mean, I just like Meat Canyon. He's an animator. He's fucking fantastic at what he does. Like as well, he does animations. He's if one of you know what I'm talking about. He does these really grotesque like shits, but it's still super well done. And they're really funny. That dude just hits a certain humor spot for me that is, I don't know, I can't describe it. Like, that shit gets me like you wouldn't believe. And on top of that, he has another channel, Papa Meat, where he just talks about stuff. Like, he'll talk about movies, like, he'll talk about current ongoings and shit, pop culture. The dude is fucking funny. Like, he's funny, he's real, and I can't get enough of that guy. And like, I can't believe it took me this long to even discover his channel. Because I've definitely seen his animation before. I guess I never sought it out, but holy shit, that dude, absolutely great. And, yeah, like, I mean, that's like the more modern stuff. I will say, along with the whole Rooster Teeth channel, though, a channel that I'm really gonna miss is, because they're like, I guess just like a sister or like, you know, offspring channel, because of the Warner Brother Rooster Teeth stuff. There's a channel called Funhouse. I absolutely adore that channel. All of the people that work there before, after, whatever. They're genuinely funny people that got to go to work with their best friends every day, and I adore that about that group. I was mortified when I heard the dissolution of like Rooster Teeth also meant that company wasn't going to be around anymore. That really actually like hit home for me, because I was like, fuck man, that's a channel that I listened to and watched and really cared about for absolute years. And yeah, no, and that's like I was saying earlier, it's just like I don't think it's stupid to like stuff like this, because it means more than it seems on the surface, because it's not always just about like, oh, it made me laugh once or twice. It's like, was it just a laugh, or was it like, you know, like healing in a way, man?
Was it
like,
pain?
Yeah, it made the pain go away for a bit, man. Like, you know, if you, especially when you're watching it for years and years, it's like you make a connection to these people, like, well, maybe it's not in real life, but it's a connection nonetheless.
Yep.
And I don't know, I think I'd like any of those people from Funhouse, I like, you know, the hypothetical, if they're ever come across this fucking podcast at all, I love all you motherfuckers. You're funny as shit, and you've done my mental health and my like heart and soul absolutely wonders. You're fucking fantastic people. Whatever you're doing now, I know that some of you are doing Astro Goblin now, like fucking, and I look forward to seeing how that channel goes. But the rest of you, God, I hope you're doing well, and whatever you do in your ventures. I fucking love YouTube. I don't know about you, man. Like
I do too.
I'm like reaching deep, man. It does mean a lot to me.
You're good, and I think this would be a good ending point for us, because one, I think we've got the point across, and I want to over you know, keep saying about it, but I think deep down we both really enjoy YouTube. There's a lot of helped us up mentally.
Yeah.
With, you know, just
I'd be a sadder man without YouTube.
Oh my god, I would not be the same. But for that, I think we put our point across, man. YouTube just means a lot, and I hope we can now
do the same.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to put into YouTube what it gave to me.
Yep, and I agree with that. But I just want to say that I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Please like, subscribe if you're new. Reach out to us, comment on social media, on YouTube. I will, myself and Austin will check it out.
Yeah, I mean, fucking hit us up about your favorite channels too. Man.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Like, what's a channel that helped you out?
Yep.
Or something. Or
what
like,
got you through a hard time.
Or just like something you find funny.
Yep.
Like shit.
We're here to listen to you guys, and just thank you for listening to us ramble and talk. And I hope
this was a big ramble episode, but like definitely in I think a productive way.
It was good,
if that makes sense.
It all came back.
Yeah,
I'm happy with it.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad of a derailment. I feel like
no. You guys mean a lot to us. Thank you for everything, and please have a blessed night.
Yeah,
and
I hope you had fun at the
CampFiia. Bye-bye.